Dear brothers and sisters, a flourishing democracy next door is a scary thing for an autocrat. Detailing the history of Ukraine's long struggle for sovereignty and freedom against Russian Tsars, communist dictators, and now the Kremlin's army, I share lessons anybody can use to join the global fight for democracy. There are the issues I would like to discuss with you, my dear internet users, on the day of independent Poland, of my homeland. To be an active citizen, how to unpack, how to design a future for democracy where we all belong. My homeland, there are villages and towns among the Lechitic field planted since Piast. These are rivers, forest, flowery field, meadow, where the larks sing the song of hope. My homeland, these are the fame of our forefathers. Szczerbiec chrobry, Cecorskas maize. This is the knightly, noble, and masculine spirit. These are our great victories and defeats. My homeland, these are those quiet fields which slavery has trampled for centuries. These are those barrows, these are set graves which have covered its defenders of freedom. My homeland, the spirit of the nation, which lives miraculously and honor and cold. This is the hope that blooms in hearts, working for fathers and song for children. Do you love art? Admire the power of mountains? Do you listen to Chopin's music? This film is for you. Today, Poles moved from the cinema hall to the Independence March in Warsaw, capital of Poland, to our valley in the heart of the Swiss Alps, to Marszałkowska Street and Aleje Niepodległości, where Poles lived and created history throughout their long history, driven by a passion for art and close relationship, who, inspired by the majesty of the mountain landscapes of the Polish Tatras, absorbed their beauty. Come to Poland and immerse yourself in a story full of family ties, creative energy, and fascinating landscapes. Human affairs simply interest me. A writer must have curiosity about others. An egocentric person will rarely be a good prose writer. I know what I am talking about. My words are healing dialogues. As a thoroughly temporary writer, contemporary author, immersed in our world, not afraid of sleepless nights and looking into the most beautiful years, I encourage you to look for answers in the past. The victorious one, the lost one, the torn one, glued one, lost, wounded, orphaned, spat on, separate one. You always find some light, enlightened thought, humanism in it. In this way, you go against fashion and expectations, also paying for it. I am still on a kind of autobiographical journey. I spent the last 2 months abroad, being in Bulgaria, France, Rome, and Montenegro. That is why I return to my family memories and my own, to the tenement houses in Zonkovice village, where not only boys were born, to the times there. I talk about the dreams of a child. The author reads fragments of the diary. The stream of his memory flows through the ocean of events, successes, misfortunes, smiles of fate. But in my story I also show images of people I have met in my life. I have always been fascinated by the literary subject. When I wrote an essay on what I wanted to be in the future, I thought I would be a farmer or a carpenter, and my mother saw me as a gardener, and even more so as a football commentator. These are my unfinished words. Words in one of his letters to his father. Franz Kafka wrote, "Beloved father, and I could never understand why you were insensitive to the sadness and shame you caused me with your words and judgments, as if you did not sense your own power, and I certainly made you sick with my words, but I knew what I was doing. All day it hurt me, but I could not stop myself. I could not stop my words. All day I regretted them, but you dealt blows with your words, and you were unaware. You never pitied anyone, neither then nor later, and people were defenseless against you. So there are the issues I would like to discuss with you, my dear internet users of the day of independent Poland. How to set the right goals and stay motivated. Ideas for communicating across the political divide. How language shapes the way we think. How books can open your mind. The beauty of human skin in every color. The power of vulnerability.